Hi, my name's Tony and I'm from the Sup Company, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the all-new Red Paddle Code 12.6 Sport. So the Red Paddle Code 12.6 Sport has long been a mainstay in the Red Paddle Code line, all the way since their inception back in 2008, 2009. And it is still popular, still favoured by a large number of people, really because it crosses over and touches on a number of areas, that being touring, but also racing. Because at 12.6 by 30 inches wide and 6 inches thick, this board works for a really broad range of people, say 120, 125 kilos plus, and just provides a nice stable platform that you can go and tour on with ease, but you can also go and run around a race course and get your first taste of racing in a 12.6 class or a distance event that we have running here in the UK. So look, let's take you through from the board as we do in all of our Sup Company videos, from the nose down to the tail. And it's the nose on the 12.6 Sport that's very refined. It's very, very pointy due to the simple fact of its width, and it looks very drawn out. And because the board is 30 inches wide, it doesn't carry its width, unlike other Red Paddle Code boards in the lineup, too early on. And that provides an awful lot of glide because it reduces that forward wetted surface area and means that a board of this size for its dimensions is actually really slippery. That's not to say it's unstable, it's not by any stretch, and that is down in no small part down to just how wide the tail on this board is. But coming back to the nose just quickly, a nice feature-rich nose, as we see in all the boards in the Red Paddle Code lineup. The handle there, a nice fabric handle, a really good touch from Red Paddle Code, really just alludes to the amount of detail that goes into their products with the embroidered finish. That finishes there with a small white puck, and that there features a female threaded 6mm fitting, so that works seamlessly with, say, a GoPro mount or any other action sports camera out there. There's also a number of accessories you can go and get from the likes of, say, Ram or Railblazer, so you could fit a light to the nose of the board without issue if you were looking to paddle over those darker winter months. Working our way back down the board though, you've got a really nice bungee carry system. It's the second year that we've had this system from Red Paddle Code, but they've refined it because, if anything, one of the grumbles about this system was simply that small items kind of get lost underneath these really generous large straps. And through the simple addition of a stainless steel D-ring on the inside here, you can fit small items, whether that be a drinks bottle or your footwear, and they stay really secure. And what I like is they're really nice to hand because they're on this aftmost strap. Coming down to the deck pad on all the 2022 Red Paddle Code boards is really, really generous. Once again, we find this red repeater graphic running through the entire EVA deck surface here, and it provides plenty of traction underfoot, drains really easily, and to be honest with you, it's quite comfortable to paddle over quite some distance as well. Nice carry handle in the center. I'm a big fan of just how padded they are as well because they fit quite comfortably in the hand. So if you are carrying the board over some distance down to your launching point, or if you've got a portage between points, it makes carrying the board and managing it really, really easy. The deck pad though, as we walk way back down the deck pad, it transitions into this diamond cut finish, and that just helps you orientate your footwork on the board as you feel that underfoot. The tail of the board's finished out with another carry handle and also the stainless steel D-ring where you'd mount your coiled leash that's included within the package, and also the valve as well. It's worth remembering that Red Paddle Code really, they set themselves apart with just how rigid their products are, and they really represent very little compromise when compared to a composite board. This board, 18 to 22 PSI, it takes masses and masses of weight without issue, and it remains rigid all the way through. That, though, is in no small part to Red Paddle Code's RSS batten system. And the batten system is back, it's been painted by Red, and it makes the difference on this board of around stiffening it by around 10 to 15%. And it's very easy to use, and yeah, just simply wraps in and out of the board bag that's just down here. If I roll the board up onto its rail, it remains really manageable, and we can just see just how clean the underside in terms of graphics on the board are, and you can actually get a real better understanding of the overall outline of the board and just how clean and wide that tail is. Now the tail, brand new for 2022, Red Paddle Co have added in their tail of the board where you get a really, really clean release. They call it their speed rail, and it just sharpens up the board no end, particularly when accelerating. The board doesn't seem to bog down anymore, and it just breaks cleanly away from the water's surface. That ultimately is going to translate into a little bit more glide as well. So when you are paddling distance, it's going to be that bit easier still. US fin box, really nice touch from Red Paddle Co this year is that their touring fin is, well, red, nice embossed Red Paddle Co logo, and it's really just that refinement that we're seeing in Red Paddle Co in all of their products year on year. With regards to paddles in 2022, you've got two options. You've got this is actually the purple colorway for the hybrid tough, and then you've also got the prime, which is basically put together from forged carbon flakes. If you were looking at the sport and there's still room within your budget, then we'd certainly recommend upgrading to the prime paddle. It's a really nice finish, but a very rigid blade with a slight dihedral on the rear surface that just helps reduce any feathering and gives you a nice solid catch when paddling. So in 2022, if you're looking for a very capable touring board, which also has a decent amount of pace and isn't going to show you up around a race course near you sometime soon, well, I'd take a good look at the Red Paddle Co 12.6 in 2022. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. If you want to check out our next video, well, take a look up here. But to subscribe and get notifications on all of our new content, well, click the button up here.